gospel song, immediately we call it Haja. Haja Lusuirira. So now these other guys, they came up with a very beautiful gospel song. But for me, myself, when I listen to the song, I don't really think it's more of too much gospel, though they decided to paste it, yeah, and they called it the gospel. But for me, when I listen to that song, we have seen akadongo kamu being danced in in some of the worship places. Like for that song, really, if I'm told that gospel music is played in a church or any worship place, people are going to tear their clothes on that very particular, because they will dance. So I don't know how to put it, but trust me, that gospel is one of the dancehall gospel song that can be that can be played anywhere, in clubs, in parties, let's say everywhere, even in church. Of course, the people will be vibing to that. Big up from the guys. That is Mireille the Bad Boy and Vano Vino Slim Diva, because they were the brain behind that. Yeah. However, after a couple of musics are dropped, we had a lot of stories over the weekend, giving you the hint before getting into details of the stories. Alliance Skin, as we speak right now, the guy is nowhere to be seen for the past 3 days now. The guy is nowhere to be seen. Because the full stories, I'll be giving it to you in the second half of the show. Yeah, the gone fans, they are in demand of their boss. And you see, Uganda of late, Uganda is turning into something else. The entertainers that right now, as we speak in Uganda, though footballers are also trying to get into their peak, but of course, entertainment, when it comes to music, the music has gone far as we speak. And over the weekend, we had the World Tourism Day that was celebrated in Aruba, where we had a lot of performances from all the from our artists here. Though some of the artists were sidelined, we shall be giving you that also in the second hour of the show, because we had a lot of artists that has been sidelined. I didn't really like it, and I did not know why, because the chance had come. The chance had come. The artists, even if they are going to get penny, for all of them, at least they should have gotten that chance, to appear on that very particular day, like performing for, performing. Me, I expected that. I don't know what you were expecting out of that, but of course, Asaj MCC remains the only guy that speaks in Capoeira. We shall be giving you all these, stories, the celebrity gossip in the second hour of the show. We shall be breaking it down one by one. Let's go for a music break, and when we, but don't forget, there's a lot happening in the music industry, both secular and and the gospel music. A lot has been happening in the music industry, but of course, the second hour of the show will be giving us all the details about what has been circulating in the music industry. Let's go for a music break, and when we bounce back, that's when we shall be giving you I shall be giving you all the stories one by one. Greatness. The queen herself, only somebody was somebody, meaning that I am also somebody. But of course, you see, musicians sometimes they really like turning our life upside down, in different ways, musically. But of course, you are still watching Western Television. Remember last time I told, and of course I'm ever telling you that you can follow us on all our social media platforms. You can as well subscribe on our YouTube channel. In case you happen to miss the one on the screen, you can as well stream us live on that is on YouTube. You can as well catch up with us each and every single anytime on our socials. TikTok, and of course our Facebook, you can as well. We are on Twitter, and of course, let me say X, yeah? Also, live on Facebook. Yeah, if I'm told you don't have a smartphone, but you have StarTime Dish, you can as well catch up with us on channel 477. Then, of course, Zuku Satellite, channel 0073. Then on Azam TV, channel 369, you can as well catch up with us always. Anytime, any day, you're always welcome, to be there with us, to join me, Saj, for this very Wolokoso. Me, I call, Chuku Chuku, we don't hide anything. Yeah? We give you everything. We put it on the plate openly, not in a hidden way. That's why we light up the region each and every single time. Where there is darkness, we make sure that there is a spotlight somewhere there, so that whoever is in hiding, you can just show yourself out. Yeah, that is our mission as we speak right now. And of course, I remember telling you that a lot of events happened over the weekend where so many big artists were sidelines. And of course, the likes of Fat A, they were sidelined. And the likes of D1 Gabbana, the Super Sinazi, they were nowhere on the stage. But now you'll ask yourself, why is it so? Yeah, we have the big guys. These are the guys who have worked tirelessly in their life, in this very particular music industry to make sure that the music is up to somewhere. Yeah, LMB Rags, no, but of course, now look at D1 Gabbana. D1 Gabbana, as we speak right now, is a legendary. Should I call him legendary? Because he's a legend, yeah, in the industry. And as we speak right now, the guy has big jams, yeah. Dawa is there hitting seriously. The Kumabo was one of the biggest jam back then. Then with a couple of music, the guy has it. Then Super Sinazi. Now, who are you? If I'm told you are asked that who is Super Sinazi and you tell me that you don't know Super Sinazi, then definitely you should be a joker or somebody who is sleeping, a broad daylight dreamer. Definitely. But now I also came to I sat down and I was trying to analyze this thing, asking myself, who were behind the scene? Yeah? Because we have so many people here in the city who are fond of sabotaging, and limiting some of the artists. Like I did tell you earlier, even if they were going to get peanuts, yeah, make sure that all these artists, at least they should get the money, yeah, they should get the money. We all know that West Arua as a city is the center bolt of West Nile, but I expected artists from other region to come and showcase in this. I expected some artists from Luruland to come, and show, let me say, to appear there. But none of such happened. Yeah? So I asked myself, it was this World Tourism Day that was celebrated in West Nile, most especially in Arua. Because we all know Arua is the center bolt of West Nile. And when it comes to entertainment, me personally, I expected that, as you also expected that, at least all these artists, some artists should be coming from Addis region, from Koboko. We have so many artists in Koboko. We have the Alexi Hasso there, and we have people from Koboko who are like the Kakwas who are here. So they really needed to be represented. Yeah, we have talking about Franco. Yeah, Lokunyumi. These are guys who are supposed to, these are the guys who are really running the industry. They shouldn't have missed in that. But of course, everything do always happen for a reason. You never know, because I remember also I was contacted by by one of the guys, but of course the negotiation between me and the person didn't go well, because what they had already budgeted, I had already known about everything, how it was supposed to go, and let me say the hype, the host, and all this, and how the payment was supposed to, let me say the general schedule of the payment. Yeah, I really had total information about that. So when we came to a disagreement with the person, so I had to let the sleeping dog lie. So I had to step off. But now, good for the people who presented, who represented us on that very particular scene. But my worries is, shall we ever be united? Because when it comes to such kind of gigs, there's a way some black painters, they do always paint others black, sabotaging. Maybe somebody will come wanting to have D1 Gabbana's showcase, but of course another person who is in a bad term with the D1 Gabbana, if I'm told he's within that sector, will silence him. We'll start saying a lot of things about this. But now, why should we also keep on doing all these things? It's high time that it's never too late. But of course, we really need to find a mix of solving all these things. Yeah, we all remember the other incident of Man Pato and Ziggy Zaga. What happened in Kampala? And of course, where Ziggy Zaga was thrown by the bouncer ordered by Biebekul. You get, and the news has been circulating still, but I believe that such kind of thing, if we ourselves are not showing ourselves, that responsibility of loving each other, where do you think we shall go? The music industry will be doomed. Yeah, people are growing on a daily basis, but for us, musically, the entertainment is declining each and every single time. So I really call upon the stakeholders in the industry. Yeah, the guys who sometimes the deal always drops into their fingertips, they should be having that, at least that in mind, that even if it's a peanut, of which I know it wasn't that bad, the money that was supposed to be, the money that was given to the people, the money wasn't that bad. So why don't you want a fellow brother to get, just a small sweet, a small sweet out of that portion? Why? We should learn and practice how to love each other, how to do the right thing at the right time. If I'm told you are there on the peak, yeah. I do always say this, for God I may count, because chuku chuku for us, if you get to understand the meaning of chuku chuku, we give you everything. Yeah, we don't hide anything. Of course, it costs us nothing. That's what I can tell you. Sergeant still remains my name, and they always say home is best, home is better. Charity begins at home. That's why I started with the home thing. Yeah, the other side around, and of course, Biebe Cool and Dr. Jose Chameleon. These people all started their music in Kenya, but for all this while, have you ever seen Biebe Cool doing any collaboration with the Dr. Jose Chameleon? No. If you ask yourself why, but these are the people who always. I remember sometime back earlier this, when Biebe Cool came up with his, the break the chain album. Chameleon did roast him a bit, but of course I believe that as legendary, the issue of generals, you just better leave it to the generals. But it never went that viral, because immediately they resolved it and sorted it out. But have you asked yourself why these guys, they have never done anything, amongst themselves? Yeah, because this is the question that I've been asking. And of course, not only me alone, people, I believe that at the back of your mind, you also have this question. Because when you look at all the socials, all the internet, you'll never find or come across by any song done, any collaboration of Dr. Jose Chameleon and Biebe Cool. Yeah, true or false? Ask yourself and go and Google. These are all guys who started music in Kenya. And of course, Chameleon started DJing at the age of 18 years as a DJ. And same apply to my brother Gundi. That is Biebe Cool himself. These guys, they started music at a tender age. But ever since, up to then, they have not done anything. But I believe that maybe in future, they will get to understand that. They will get to, let me say at the late time, Biebe Cool and Dr. Jose Chameleon, I believe that musically, they are ready in the evening hour. They are ready in the evening hour of their time in music industry. Though Biebe Cool has already dominated the music politically, yeah? He has dominated music politically, because when you look at wherever the big man, the president of Uganda is going, definitely where there's music, where there's the need of music or entertainment, you'll find there, whether you like it or not, Biebe Cool will always be there, fully forced. You'll ask yourself, and of course, what about Eddie Kenzo as the presidential advisor on creatives? In so many occasions, I've seen if the president is performing, if the president is addressing the nation somewhere where there is need of gathering, you see even Eddie Kenzo will come as a guest artist. Of course, he's the presidential advisor. He will come as guest artist. But now you keep on asking yourself, the presidential advisor on creatives, he was supposed to be right there on the front line. But he's always behind the scene. He's always behind, Eddie Kenzo is always behind the scene, and Biebe Cool on the front line every single time. But I believe that this time around, when the guy is stepping in northern Uganda, because guys are very hot as we speak right now. I saw a recording, Boss Miko team recorded also something, and there was a time also Boss Miko team recorded something about Dr. Jose Chameleon. Asking the DJ sometimes back when he performed in Kampala for the very first time in his life, when he went to perform in Kampala, when he started performing, Dr. Jose Chameleon talked to the DJ, and the DJ had to turn him off. So he did say something about Dr. Jose Camilo, and then he connected it with the current situation of Biebe Cool when it comes to northern Uganda artists, generally the entertainers. He also attached it to that. So Biebe Cool, I believe that Biebe Cool really need to reconcile with the northerners. When you talk of northern Uganda, people think it's only Gulu, but northern Uganda, all of us in West Nile, we are in. We are all under that umbrella of northern Uganda. So Biebe Cool, take it upon yourself, come and reconcile with the guys here, because they are really so bitter of how you've been treating them. The last time you came to Yumbe, you did introduce Romeo as the biggest artist in northern Uganda, of which the guys were so bitter about that. Yes, we know Yoleng is the biggest jam, one of the biggest gospel jam, not secular music. Yoleng is a gospel jam. But of course, it was a good one. Though that's how you introduced it, it's fine. Then the same thing happened the other time. James Kennedy was supposed to come and perform. After Romeo, you also decided to do it your own way. Throwing Ziggy Zaga, asking the bouncer to tear the guy's shirt, throw him apart. But of course, you really need to have a lot of issues this other side of northern Uganda. Northern Uganda loves you so much, but the question is, do you really love them? You lied to them about the music system, the studio that you will bring, the studio in West Nile, particularly in Arua. Since then, over 2 years now gone, you are still bringing the music. Let me say the studio. The studio is still on the way. I don't know whether it's because of the bad road condition. Maybe it's still coming in the trailer for God and my county. So still remains, but in CHUKU CHUKU, we always make sure that we blend. We don't pest. Yeah, we blend. No pesting. We bring it as it is, but we make sure that we talk about it. Yeah, analyze and see the way forward. Still remains my name. We have a lot of stories that will be coming your way. Alliance Skin, the fans, Fangon fans, demanding Alliance, and of course they have given an order, to the government of Uganda. They have to make sure that they should tell them where Alliance Skin is for the past 2 days. And of course, the big details about that will be coming in the second hour, in the last hour of the show. But for now, let's go for the music break. And when we bounce back, the fans of Fangon fans, there's a way they are lamenting right now as we speak on social media everywhere, just because their president is not seen. See you after the music break.
Rubanga versus Chatan Mukeno ngaya wang notal Kudu kumika ina bal Chatan yesu aye Uyape poa wene manyono teni Uyape poa wene mada kedi Uyape poa wene malwenyo kedi Make up your chipping o penya Kin madoro kede kuona Rubanga versus Chatan Mukeno ngaya wang notal Kudu kumika ina bal Chatan yesu aye Uyape poa wene manyono teni Uyape poa wene mada kedi Uyape poa wene malwenyo kedi Make up your chipping o penya Kin madoro kede kuona Make up your chipping o lega Jomukena jopeti kongi Penya gena gende, yaka gende Penya gende, ingene gende Nenke wange, gen wange ngeo Itemo kwe Jok peti kuma, itemo kwe Wangadi ma itemo kwe Ento potio, itemo kwe Loeng peti kuma, itemo kwe Wangadi ma itemo kwe Ento potio, itemo kwe Kudugi loko manoiji ukumi Kunki mope mana balubori Amini matam kape loko chuni Shijemine bubu belo yotori Machi okudu ne lubukori Ma initimo weng dugubori Lubukori Angira pegi pero kedi Apegi chawa metele kedi Genki mope maneno bori Maromo weho anakero chune kumi itemo kwe, jok petit kuma itemo kwe, wangadi ma itemo kwe, ento kutio itemo kwe, loin petit kuma itemo kwe, wangadi rubanga versus chatan, mukeno ngaya wang notal, kudu kumika inda bali, chatan yesu loi, aye. We are people wene manyono teni. We are people wene mada kedi. We are people wene malwenyo kedi. Make up your chipping or penya. Kin madoro kede kuona. Make up your chipping or lega jomukena jopeti kungi. Penya gina ginde, yaka ginde. Penya ginde, ingene ginde, nengi wangi, wangi ngeo. Itemo kwe, jok petit kuma itemo kwe, wangadi ma itemo kwe, ento kutio itemo kwe, loin petit kuma itemo kwe, wangadi ma itemo kwe, ento kutio itemo kwe, kudugi loko manoiji ukumi, kungi mope mana balubori, amini matam kapelo kochuni, shijemine bubu belo yotori, machio kudune lubukori, ma initi mo wendu lubukori, angira pegi pego kedi, apegi chawa metele kedi, gengi mope maneno bori, maromo weho anakero chune komi. Itemo kwe, jok petit kuma itemo kwe, wangadi ma itemo kwe, ento kutio itemo kwe, loin petit kuma itemo kwe, wangadi ma itemo kwe, ento kutio itemo kwe. We are people wene manyono teni. We are people wene mada kedi. We are people wene malwenyo kedi. Make up your chipping or penya. Kin madoro kede kuona. Make up your chipping or chika lega jomukene jompeti kongi. Angira pegi pego kedi. Apegi chawa metele kedi. Gimope maneno mori. Maromo weho anakero chule komi. Kuma ruba yomina. Ento kutio. Itemo kwe. Itemo kwe. Ubanga versus Chatan. Eddie Wizzy mukeno ngaya wang notal. Fire music. Kumika inda bali. Samita Jago Studio.
This is Mr. Lover, Poet Elias, another Roma. Good time we don't fair, begging no, go where go, thank you and give me a keep below. Go me rocking a baby and pay me, go where go, thank you and give me cattle. Carry a book, look at Kumba, one man ling with him up, one met them. But you give my dog a jolly Kumba, one more where give me look when it came la la. Omera tim talraj, ping on pay where I met it with my life. La mera, she's my wife. Ping on pay where I met it with her life. Me you pone, me no tama, ginta mi de mi balune. Me no tangia, dama de me you pone. Me no tama, ginta mi de mi balune. Mokanede tami in kaye tama weng pedigo. Lubal ping, Johnny lubal ping. Tama teme yupone. Melo tama, gintami teme balume. Melo tamgia, tama teme yupone. Melo tama, gintami teme balume. With undisputed love, real 5-star general love. My girl, we are land on the road, so let's go home and we lock the door. We need to talk like mommy and daddy. Disaster, padana ni waweka nyekate. Got my pinket, but didn't you know Romo Lokada, Karo Joto, Bologna, Malo Talo Jen. Ikang lega, itching body, itching pasta, itching driver, and itching sister.
It's Elvis touch on the beat.
Ikamagasi, manga chotadale, manga demwazi ente ambisa merini lavu di fedale. Ikamagasi, manga chotadale, manga demwazi ente ambisa merini lavu di fedale. You want me to kill myself, you want me to murder myself, and yet he is one thing kakinsila triadi abadakaru. Afendra masikai, matindra mabadakaru, anindra ku, begandra mamesaksidirai, begandra dia famungu ni femaniri, imegandra ni mavuri ikumbe, idere maiku, idere Apolonio vuri, Apolonio mimu mingadu, mimu mi afadidu, afate zara vuri, bafete zara di mungu diri, bafe mungu diri. Ikamagasi, manga chotadale, manga demwazi ente ambisa merini lavu di fedale. Ikamagasi, manga chotadale, manga demwazi ente ambisa merini lavu di fedale. Chali mi ringaba, lavu be fosidi tekuba, afamini kureri miniku, asima suzi, masukubai, yakamurati. Mungu ninga mivuri etirai Dakamurati Oponye dini Mungu mafesende Dakamurati Sende muni daniku Dakamurati Inyagani miniku ai Dere Mandrama tamba mini Mandrama peso antisa papa Mesu dere busy madi onya mileko koryoteria Bullet survive Ikamagasi manga chotadale manga demwazi ente ambisa merini lavu di fedale. Ikamagasi manga chotadale manga demwazi ente ambisa merini lavu di fedale. Manga demwazi ente ambisa merini lavu di fedale. Manga demwazi ente Manager Jonah.
Versatile Entertainment. Gangster rappers representing. Gigantic Black Lion. Let's boy.
Nyanda madini letasi ametia malu ongosi temesu asimini ribazi fia soldier. You said till the morning, let's boy, let's work till the morning. I did it to work till the morning. In the morning you gave me nothing. Music's a business, you really don't know, cause you don't get talent managers, they really don't know, yeah. You want to put me on your poster, tell any more fake cool. Me teacher ni kinongwa kwa diari ndini minitwa cool. Meganda manini magini demosile modinya. Megandele mesu malite mesuile maliesu masi. Meganda manini magini demosile modinya.
Le sente mayosi le mama chosele dara te letadi ka te sente mayosi ku letadi le matelu tete le matelu niagada maseri kalako. So na inira leta sasa malia baki mingi ki leta azini kiji azini le ki leta da iji sente mayosi te baziki baziki asiki sente mayosi ku as long as leta da ini machi minera yode kiwaro kia chi onyiru kia chi ala te nao ika vini du anji amavu ya mini ne ongo ngopi amavu ya riki ongo magbari ya riki sasi ridia leta madia dawa leta madia da diwa ingabana afaba mingi mini ne diki ongo ngopi diki hot jide bullet survivor ika magasite yoda ki woro leta madia it's okay. So now inina odi madia ika ata ika to unchu andro family cho ne diari ki ongo bani ngode ki dria at least letale mafio da malia chi chorus da malia letale mafidi mati. So now me think avini mizisa azi malia letadi idinga letadi mini ne afabano ve letadi idi adwaroni kavini mizidi le micho vini su angsande vini ekeko micho vini failira ba kavini by examination ro back mazi artisti anji mini ne amadu diari ongo ngope ki woro ki onje leta madia leta de ngaduni easy dinga meda leta de baka mini test leta ma test fera micho agara ya medinga vini mizera of course MC remains my name meda watching ngo kubangu wetsa macha wachania ikamale sente siba macho sente yane kani mara pisente o makukindwa bedbur dungini gami penjiri giri mar kawuni kidemene moduro were tek mandano were pole kwato piera asen piera pongwen bedo pare wi mar manya no kremeno ene girole mukene migini iye bana ke penjiri mar wotu karachelo ku sente sente karo pe mar pare pe sente kanu tie kani nango nino ku beda shel mabeka witu kujari para mo kujari para nya saje nenu sente minenu we sente ungenyo got donc sente kadi nangi lengu go ijal but ka wallet pirite jatie maber lemperizo malo watena wotu onyiru lemperizo wotu pare malenga sente jatie ba sente bedu pe ibe malenga ijale yanya chware mabecho pe kana nduruwe mabecho pe sente kanu pe yani a face boss me kwajnia ka figa fere face ma tie wera nyira ba ini jaka do figa peri face peri pe sente de pe kaiti ku face back sente pe jalfa lembe de biber malare ngoma boss ma bushi wachania dogana ngeongo leme wetu leme mokono eja do biwe te kanange mitungo away from that of course abeka mitika wachunia ka woni charmo bochi weni alliance kinu dar pin renew nino maroma deck alliance kinu benenungo ira angirenia epondu kaka alliance kinu doki kuma alliance kinu be wachania en juruwer machon mutegini ya like legendary gitie kaneno juruwer maka woni indi kwang marash ini game do gibini penjiri giri juruwer ne mecha kima ngagicha kaineno mut eja pare enyutu pare ngben ma dugalur wacho ngben kaka mokuno enyute pare do ngerom inke do ngam ngeyo ya nia juruweren ging manga mberu chone teki watie ku wich paraga di empro Orlando watie ku massage sema kula watie ku dano machalo David Lutalo watie ku dano machalo anga dano machalo raga di watie ku dano machalo Dr. Jose Camilio dano machalo biebe cool ma inwango ni apul karde ene alliance kin negi ku bebe kul kadi na ngen wang lembe kul ku gine ku Jose Chameleone ikare mangesh still igamen wanga ni apul lembe ngite kumecha don gamen wanga ne e wache na jurwere te gibe neno gi kuang marash to pa nyati jal mu to pa gine pa top dancer mu to kuri gine e majugo machomi fan gon gam gi goye kule e to kule imbali lembe ta de politika circulating ga woni pieni na mada ching polisi kukea gi gishidio pa alliance kin gima ko dana dek mania gi ka team investigation e kom lembe ne mecha o gamen wane gi gam gi do gi we ko dana gi de dum inke alliance kin gamen winyi gamen wane ko woni ni funds pa alliance kin's funds are given condition to the government of Uganda. But I ask myself, who is alliance kin to give? Who are those funds to give the whole nation a condition that they have given 24 hours for that guy to appear in a jail and in name? But who are these people fan going in Uganda? Who are they? That is the question that I'm asking myself. That when Makimi upaka order ni the whole nation ni Uganda yani one baba metu alliance kin isawa pero ya ngwen gibe metu alliance kin donc ni dane gibe no angukiru ka ni gibe no ya samo kule bedu ngich ingo president mo mi Uganda ka kandi eti ko yoro kana igo esal cartoon pare edieng dengo kana ngi wachi young president ni edieng pare dengo enini pare ni enini jalve ni ngat mo mutie pare kanyoto sawa edieng dengo kudi do men ka woni ni chala for funds koni winju tiktok joma ko juwot ginde juwot alliance kin ngio ka kametie e makunu abu wechwende alliance kin utika neno what gine i conference call conversation magitika which ku pol pa fans pa den gitika which madak fans and gilo gibe check posting the social media pin wacha ne ngati eni upe ngati eni pare utie donga penjira girani ya fans eni ginrezo kingaki makimi opaka order ni government mi Uganda mako utimangwande ginyuth kaka ma alliance kin tie piene ne ajushido. But of course all that fan guns the fan gun fans they are demanding for that is the fan gun president alliance kin. They are demanding, they want him out, and of course they have given dates to the government of Uganda. They should make sure that this guy should appear. In case he doesn't, in these 3 days, I don't know what they're going to do. The Fangon Forest, I don't really know what they're going to do. And as we speak right now, Alliance Kin, according to the conversation that he had with his friends, of which they decided also to post, he did say something that, you see, he had a land somewhere that he was constructing. So he decided to post that land to use the money to buy for themselves a bus. He gave an example of Nile Star. Yeah. To buy for them a bus. He wants to buy a bus. He stopped the construction. He just wants to buy the bus. Why? It's not for transportation. The bus should just be there. I believe that maybe he's planning to buy a bus for the fan guys or fans. And he also did say that if you are to kill him as Alliance Kin, you're killing, let me say, a number of people, as him, because there are so many people who always, who are every time under him. He takes care of so many people. Does that give you a mandate to kill, to send, maybe to beat up somebody? Your group, your gangs to beat up somebody? No, it doesn't work like that. And of course, Eddie Kenzo also came out advising this guy. Yeah, Eddie Kenzo came out advising him, telling him that once he happens to meet with Alliance Kin, what he's going to do is that he's going to advise him not to have so many people in his chigad. He should have very few people in his chigad, and of course that is the advice from the presidential advisor on creatives. Eddie Kenzo himself did say that. But of course you will be asking yourself here, there, you'll never come to the tail of all these things. You'll always remain there. So IGMCC remains my name, and of course to all the guys who've been watching right from the beginning, we make sure that we give you all the blaze, into details, yeah? I was in Paida, and of course I made some new friends in Paida, most especially, they always say that when you reach somewhere, the first person that you should make your friend in a place is the person who sells food. So I've made a lot of friends. I want to send shout outs to all those friends, and of course, the ladies like Winnie, and of course Faith and Jamila, and of course a big up on yourself, you people. You really showed me, that brotherhood, nothing else but brotherhood. But of course, thanks a lot for making that place to be like a home for me. And of course, very many people, out there, I met a bunch of people, a lot of people, and we interacted. Some of the artists, the likes of Mireille, the Bad Boy, Vanovino. We were together, Slim Diva. We were all together in one place, and of course, as one family. We are the Zumbu boys, Party starts from Zumbu. Talent starts from Zumbu. Everything, the beauty also comes from Zumbu each and every single time. Saj MC remains my name. Continue watching West Night TV. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing the top 20 countdown. So, don't touch your dial. Be there. We shall always be giving you each and every single time the best of your time. Right in your living room. We pick it from here. We take it to your living room. Lighting up the region still remains our mission all the time. I see you till tomorrow. Same time, same television for the top 20 countdown. Make sure you be there or be nowhere.
Boy, boy, I West be boy, 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 boy. Judgment perfection.